He walked down a busy street, staring solely at his feet, clutching pictures of past lovers at his side. Stood at the table where she sat and removed his hat in respect of her presence. Presents her with the pictures and says, these are just ghosts that broke my heart before I met you. These are just ghosts that broke my heart before I met you. Open up his little heart, unlock the door that kept it dark. Read her written warnings, saying I'm still mourning over ghosts, over ghosts, over ghosts, over ghosts that broke my heart before I met you. Lover, please do not fall to your knees. It's not like I believe in everlasting love. Check something here. That's all right. He went crazy at 19, said he lost all his self-esteem and couldn't understand why he was crying, 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 crying. He would stare at empty chairs, think of the ghost that once sat there. The ghost that broke his heart, oh the ghost that broke my heart. The ghost that broke his heart, oh the ghost that broke, the ghost, 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 the ghost that broke my heart before I met you. Lover, please do not fall to your knees. It's not like I believe in everlasting love. He said I'm so sad, not at all well. Day was done and though it was all through, found out I'd been following him and he'd been following you. Day was done and though it was all over, we were just two lovers crying on each other's shoulders. I said, lover, please do not fall to your knees. It's not like I believe in everlasting love. Oh, I said, lover, please do not fall to your knees. It's not like I believe in everlasting love. And good evening all, and good evening Saz, and good evening Holly. That was Ghosts by Laura Marling. Your daddy asked me to sing you that before you went to bed, so I hope you didn't miss the start of that there. Thank you, Jen. Thank you, Kirk. And she wants to know what your favourite animal in the whole wide world is. Well, I don't know. I mean, there's so many to choose from. I like my zebras and my cheetahs. And, you know, you gotta love the fishes in the sea. It depends on the continent. Thank you, Jackie, for sharing. Cheetahs are pretty sweet. I mean, they're the fastest land animal. Hummingbirds and everything. Hello, Katrina. How you doing? Stop it. Go away, mate. Right. Holly, you'll have to tell me your favourite animal. No, it is hard to pick a winner. All right. A. It was sunny in the morning. That's how it all began. I was hoping to go busking. That had always been the plan. So I set off for town now. Listen close to what ensued. This here's just the story of how I got those public nuisance blues. I had hardly started strumming, no, I'd barely sung a word, when along came confrontation, not enjoying what he heard. He told me I was over, how I had no right to play. If you ain't got a license, son, you'd better be going on your way. Now he wasn't a policeman, or a lawyer, or a judge. Just another little Hitler with a temper and a grudge. He wore a walkie-talkie, part of mall security. I was gonna say pandas, but that was halfway up the street, so what the hell had that to do with me? I never thought I'd ever be accused, but no matter what I tried to say or do, I was a public nuisance. I got those public nuisance blues. So I went to the town hall to validate the news. Do I really need a permit? Whoa, just to sing the blues. I asked in each department, I even asked the mayor, who responded, to be honest, you're free to play the guitar anywhere. But she wouldn't let me quote her, 'cause it was only a hunch. So she said to leave it with her, and she'd call me after lunch. But as the afternoon passed by, I didn't hold out much hope. Am I already too late? Am I already on that slippery slope? Well, let me see. I ain't no shoplifter, my arms aren't strong enough. I don't vandalize or loiter, harass, hustle, or bluff. All I do is sing for loose change from people passing by. I know the world's gone crazy lately, but how is that a crime? I never thought I'd ever be accused, but no matter what I tried to say or do, I was a public nuisance. I got those public nuisance blues. I was a public nuisance. I got those public nuisance blues. You sure that's how it goes down? You sure it's not about the next time I see that guy, I'll speak the truth? I think that's it. He's got it back to front and misconstrued. It's him. He's a public nuisance. He's got those public nuisance blues. Thank you, one and all. Good evening. Hi, Alex. Hello, Barbara. I hope you're well. Good evening to the Robinsons. And Linda Barber, you're sitting in the rabbit rooms. I swear, you want to tell them to stream this live on their blooming big TV, eh? And then send me 90 quid. That'd be lovely. Adrian, how are you? Thank you. Speaking of little animals, Holly, I went to, what's it called? Connswater Art sort of centre called, begins with R, does it? Ra. It's a big all you can eat, you know, what is it called? It's in Connswater. You can just go in and buy all kinds of everything. And I came away, we were just nosying around, got a big lump of backing card, and for a frame we have, and came across this little book of, you know, one of those things you can sit down and just put the time in on while you're watching TV. It's a sticker book basically. Well, it's a book of mosaic animals, and so it's the image of animals. We've got an elephant, a giraffe, a tiger, fox. The fox on the cover really sold it to me, and then it's been turned into a sort of mosaic, so it's all sort of like triangles and squares and diamonds and kite shapes of various colours. And I have whiled away the last week and a half making these little animal sheets, shiny glossy animal sticker sheets with tweezers, and it'll say, it's like paint by numbers but with stickers. I should have said that 10 sentences ago. But they look pretty sweet, and all the different tones. The bald eagle was really cool, so I'd recommend that if you're in I don't know, if you're in the range. Thanks, Mom. Yeah. Got me watching your eyes, watching things go by outside, out the window of a train. Easy slip, then just go see if it fly left or right. Pour the milk and I'll say when. I'm out wandering around. You're but one thing I've found. I don't mean to bring you down. I'm out wandering around. Kinda hoped you wouldn't hate me. I can't wake up every day to find the same. You just dream, but I'll just scream how you might disappear. All I know is it's never clear. I can't hold you near. You just are not here. Oh, it wasn't very far. I walked you to your car. Thank you, Daryl, for the little animation over there. She likes the sound of that. Loves that it has a fox in the front. Well, the fox sold it to me, definitely. Nice big orange is one of my top colours. You like the sound of that kind of things as well. Exactly. Well, I'm trying to get, I mean, Saz, you're arty enough. I'm trying to get my art on a bit more after years of it lying dormant and just, what's the word? Entropy. Yeah. So I'll maybe start with one of those, or one of those little felt pen type of, like, what do they call them? Almost like meditation books where you sit and colour in basically to pass the time. I think this is still too high or something. You can't see the shapes. Yeah, you can see the guitar shapes, which was what we want. All right, Adrian. Good evening, all. So, hope you are all well. Hope you had a nice week. Tell me if you have done anything exciting, and I will rack my brains to think of also exciting things that has occurred to me and my life. You should do some scrimshaw. That'll pass the time. Please explain what scrimshaw is. It's got nothing to do with scrummages in like a heavy duty IT, because if it does, that will not suffice. What's that? E minor? What are we gonna do? Paint it black? No, better yet. Well, we are gonna paint it black, but I want to sing the Turtles, the Teenage Mutant. Now the 60s Turtles. Whittling on shells and horns, usually ships and things. I see the red door and I want it painted black. No colors anymore, I want them to turn black. I see the girls go by dressed in their summer clothes. I have to turn away before my darkness shows. I see a line of cars and they're all painted black. No colors anymore, I want them to turn black. Maybe then I'll turn away and not have to face the facts. It's not easy looking up when your whole world is black. No more will my green sea go turn a deeper blue. I could not foresee this thing happening to you. If I look hard enough into the setting sun, my love will laugh with me before the morning comes. I want it black, painted black, black as coal, black as night. I wanna see the sun blotted out from the sky. I wanna see it painted, painted, painted black. Oh, la da 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 da. Imagine me and you, I do. I think about you day and night, it's only right to think about the girl you love and hold her tight, so happy together. If I should call you up, invest a dime, and you say you belong to me and ease my mind, imagine how the world could be so very fine, so happy together. I can't see me loving nobody but you for all my life. When you're with me, baby, the skies will be blue for all my life. Well, I can't see me loving nobody but you for all my life. When you're with me, baby, the skies will be blue. You and me and me and you, no matter how they toss the dice, it had to do. The only one for me is you and you for me, so happy together. If I should call you up, invest a dime, and you say you belong to me and ease my mind, imagine how the world could be so very fine, so happy together. I can't see me loving nobody but you for all my life. When you're with me, baby, the skies will be blue for all my life. I can't see me loving nobody Thank you, Rob. Thank you, Adrian. Adrian's gone unshared. M. Bison. Alex, you're watching it on 2 different platforms. Fantastic. Twice the non-royalties that neither of these platforms pay. I think it was occurring to my little mind there this afternoon that in its essence, is one of the fundamental reasons why neither platform push music and music streaming in such a big way. YouTube will sort of let you do covers, and if someone from a publishing company is watching, like if Universal are watching, they go, "Thank you, Charlie Smith. How are you keeping, mate?" They'll be like, "That's someone else's song." It's all embedded in the publishing copyright minutiae of paying the songwriter for every song that gets a public performance. What I'm doing is publicly performing, albeit in my house, broadcast to where you are. So the same rules apply. Where Facebook would be, thank you, Neil, they would be picking up the bill or expected to pay a bill because of, or pass that on to the performer to cover themselves whenever the big publishing houses, Warner and Sony and all those lads, would turn up and say, you need to pay us so we can pay the artist for that fella's cover. So I must meditate on that some more, but I reckon that's why they're not making a big hoo-ha, a bigger effort to push the boat out as far as getting your because they don't want to be accountable, which is understandable because there'd be a lot of accounting to be done. But anyway, that was fascinating, Daniel. Thank you for sharing that. Here's some James Taylor. And I don't really have a set tonight. I will jump back and forth. You can let me know. Whittling, yes. Making pictures of ships. Yes, there'll be time for these hobbies in the darks of winter. James Taylor, didn't I say? Yeah, okay. So, what's it go like? Fire and Rain. Just yesterday morning, they let me know you were gone. Suzanne, the plans they made put an end to you. I woke up this morning and I wrote down this song. Just can't remember who to send it to. Oh, I seen fire and I seen rain. Seen sunny days that I thought would never end. Seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought I'd see you again. Won't you look down upon me, Jesus? You got to help me make a stand. Just gotta see me through another day. My body's aching and my time is at hand. Just can't make it any other way. Oh, I seen fire and I seen rain. I seen sunny days that I thought would never end. Seen lonely lonely times when I could not find a friend, but I always thought I'd see you again. Steve, thanks, man. I've been walking my line to an easy time, my back turned toward the sun. Lord knows when the cold wind blows, it'll turn your head around. Oh, there's hours of time on the telephone line to talk about things to come. Sweet dreams and flying machines and pieces on the ground. Oh, I seen fire and I seen rain. I seen sunny days I thought I'd never see again. I seen lonely times when I could not find a friend, but I always thought I'd see you again. Always thought there's just a few things coming my way.
Thanks, Steve. Well, I wouldn't say I unplugged these microphones or any of that sort of stuff, thankfully, but the guitar went, and a couple of leads and bits and pieces went for a bit of a road trip with me yesterday. So, shout out to Gary Bell and Julie, who had me out down their neck of the woods. It's not far from Picky, Princetown Road, sort of. They've kind of rented these flats not too far from the coast, which are nice, and there's a bit of a community up there, retirees and folks like that. And Gary, in the height of June, in the middle of lockdown, went and scraped all the moss off the patio and put deck chairs and made the place a nice wee community hotspot for them. So they had me over, I don't know, 5 weeks or something a while back, and it rained, and this was the sort of the rebooking. I can't think of words. Obviously, it wasn't postponed. I turned up. I did my best, but the rain came down, and the golf umbrellas came out, and my gear was getting covered in rainwater, so I had to stop. Yesterday, though, a bit more successful. So the guitar came, and I just plugged it all in and hoped for the best. None of the mics should have changed, and it looks as though Facebook messages are being received, which is also good. So I didn't touch that. I knew it was just a flaw because of the UI, the new and improved Facebook Mark whatever 6.9 or whatever it is, but it all looks different now. So obviously the people who make the chat box that you're seeing on the left hand side of your screen, as in the one that's embedded onto my screen, not the actual Facebook thing, it wasn't working, so glad to see it is. So I can read your chat and all of that. So I can see Neil saying, please, plenty of DD material. Double D material, which I can do. I can think of some of those songs I have come up with. And there's Amy Wilson on Facebook or on YouTube. The red thing's YouTube, Dan. When are you going to learn? Yeah, we are. It was a bummer last week when half the crack wasn't there. We need all the crack. So blue people and red people, and even if you're in Twitch land, I think Twitch throttle this because they know it's a multi-stream. They're like, we want exclusivity, and if you are sending it to various platforms, well, we'll soon put paid to that. Make sure no bugger can see it. But if you are out there watching on Twitch, say hello, or any of those other mad platforms, except Instagram. I can't read your... It's not happening. You may be seeing me on Instagram, but I ain't seeing you. But anyway, enough said. More tunes. This one would require maybe a harmonica. It looks like I'm in the key of D. What could it be? There's always a chance of hitting the road, Amy. In fact, as I tended to make it a closer, you'll have to tell me when you're about to head to bed or something. If you're signing off and you still haven't sung yet, then I can rectify that. There's old William, he's late as ever, or late for a change. Wouldn't worry, mate, we are still just getting warmed up. This tune's called Quit While You're Ahead. One of mine from my album, my second album. A student of Confucius, feeling kinda useless, not got a job. It's obvious to some of us, and ordinary people think it's kind of odd. The sun has subsided behind the horizon, but I don't mind. It's safe to assume there's room for improvement, but of what kind? Revolving and dissolving, I tore myself in two, then rang a random helpline to ask what I should do. When I got through, they just said, buddy, quit while you're ahead. They just said, buddy, oh, quit while you're ahead. With the evidence, wiped away the fingerprints and shredded files, which is another way to say I couldn't face the music, now I'm in denial. You keep on persisting, I'll end up confessing to any crime. No, I haven't been to prison, but that doesn't mean I don't know how to do hard times. Go easy on yourself, they say, why don't you come clean? You never done those things at all, it probably was a dream. Come on now, buddy, quit while you're ahead. Come on now, buddy, oh, quit while you're ahead. Come on now, buddy, oh, quit while you're ahead. You said, honey, well, I highly recommend you better quit while you're ahead. You. See, I get to the bridge in that song, and what I recall the most is not how to play the bridge. It's how I was explaining to the bassist and the session, like lead guitarist, the guy called Beavis, he goes by. What's his real name? Not sure. He has a couple of nicknames. He's the bassist that Hammy and all those lads use. And Collie, you'll see him all the time playing session guitar, playing lead guitar and pedal guitar and all that stuff for those sorts of lads, and Foy Vance and all those kind of guys. So Collie and Beavis were like, so what's that bridge go like? And I'm like, let me work it out here. And they're like, you know that well? He's like, no, I was just trying to get creative. Like, I just wrote this last night, so. And then this time we'll use a, you know, we'll make it at an E7 instead of just an E minor. So, what can I say? I managed to learn it long enough to teach it to them, for them to play it correctly, for it to be on the recording, and I'd have to resort back to the recording to work out what it was, because I don't think D major plays a part in it. But there we have it. It's live and learn. Good evening, Kadir. Hope you're having a good week. Either had a good week or are about to have a good week. Maybe it's 2 for 2. Maybe you'll get both. But maybe I'll sing you this tune, Anticipation, and maybe you'll have a good week in spite of it. It's a bit of a doom and gloom song, I gotta be honest. Oh, the icebergs are melting, well I guess we're all screwed. Better get swimming lessons, better yet a canoe. They say turn off the lights when you leave the room. Still the industry carries on, pumping out fumes, and the anticipation is killing me. I could sing you a song like the others before, protesting against every aspect of war. It's hard to believe, it's easy to ignore, but there's been quite a few and there's room for one more. And the anticipation is killing me. Oh, the anticipation is killing me. Fresh air's kinda scarce since they cut down the trees. It's getting so bad, soon they'll charge you to breathe. You'll need written permission to pass on your seed. But don't ask us in English, we all talk Chinese. And the anticipation is killing me. Oh, the anticipation is killing me. Oh. This vicious religious resistance to change, it's holding us hostage, oh isn't it strange? It's already written, just do as it says. Bring on Armageddon, don't want nothing less. By 2100, sure I'll be long gone. Here's your inheritance, my blue-eyed son. God made us, clay baked us, and then broke the mold. We're hungry and helpless, left out in the cold. We're in for a penny, we're in for a pound. We're on borrowed time, no one says it out loud. Greed's
you weren't warned when the shit hits the fan and the anticipation is killing me. Oh, the anticipation is killing me.
Good evening. Board game night. Ah, nice one, Sarah Veach. How are you, Sarah? How are you, Veach? Is Jess still awake? Is she away to bed, or she got primary 5 to get up for while you lads are enjoying yourselves? What game are you playing? Sorry you're late, Kate. Don't fear. Had a day that felt pre-COVID. Friends and fun in the park. Beer garden afterwards. Happy days. I am pleased for that. Back on Wednesday, alright. But just got our school uniform. That much I saw. That's alright, actually. The first's Tuesday. Not back till the 2nd. Brilliant. Something right. And are you down, Kate, at the Rabbit Rooms or the beer garden? Because Linda's in the Rabbit Rooms, I believe, but I haven't been to a bar yet. Don't see the point. Good evening, Kadir. Thanks, mate. Thanks for joining us again. Have you been doing anything decent yourself, Kadir? How's the art studio? I was telling them earlier I'm painting walls and messing around with stickers, and if I can, and doing some freehand paint, going like I was painting a little thing, going my hand's so what do you call it, so not used to manipulating paint with a brush, but I'll get there again. In fact, no more point in sort of like speaking in veiled code. The thing I've been painting happened to be a nursery, because believe it or not, and some of you may already be in the loop, we are to be parents at the end of October, me and my partner Danielle. So there's works to be done. So that's about 7 or 8 weeks away, I think. So been doing a lot of IKEA stuff, and the IKEA cot was just plain Jane, and I thought, well, I could probably stick a lighthouse or something on that. So far so good. Thank you very much, Charlie. It's probably the worst kept secret in Bangor, but there you are. Well, sometimes I feel I've got to run away, I've got to get away from the pain you drive into the heart of me. The love we share seems to go nowhere. Well, I've lost my light, or I toss and turn, I can't sleep at night. Once I ran to you, now I run from you. This tainted love you've given, I give you all a boy could give you. Take my tears and that's not nearly all. Tainted love,
get away from the pain. You drive into the heart of me to make things right. I need someone to hold me tight, and you swear love is to pray. Well, I'm sorry, I don't pray that way. Once I ran to you, now I run from you. This tainted love you've given, I give you all a boy could give. Take my tears and that's not nearly all. Tainted love, tainted love, oh, tainted love, oh, tainted love. Well, don't touch me, please. I cannot stand the way you tease. I love you, but I hate you so. It's time to pack my things and go. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. What you say? Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. Don't you come back no more. Don't you come back no more. Don't you come back no more, 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 no more.
There you are, Amy. That's for you and your kin. And Edie, isn't she? Edie's now gonna be turning a year in October, right? Thank you, Andrew. Thank you from the Wilsons, and I appreciate that. This doesn't affect Sunday nights. We can arrange crash facilities. Yes, well, exactly. Sure, the Rabbit Rooms was turning into that, a bit of a crash anyway as it was going. No bad thing, sure. Oh my goodness, Kadir, that would be amazing. Presented in person, I'll come to you. I need a holiday, I'm away to Turkey. One of these days. Haven't been. I went to Turkey, I must have been 11 years old. And yeah, sympathy cravings. I ought to bought stocks and Maud's ice cream. Yeah, just eating ice cream every second day. It's great. Usually Maud's, but what's the other one? The other lot called? How to go with them? They're on the Belmont Road and a load of places up in Portrush. So Giuseppe's, no? Anyone ideas? Anyway, extremely creamy ice cream. It's so creamy it can't melt. It's got to be like 70/30. It's got to be like 70% fat. It was up there. It was epic. Morelli's, thank you so. Yes. So yes, I should be getting all these streams sponsored. You know, if I'm going to sit there and tout things, it's the way it goes these days with podcasts and everything. It's like, I'm going to tout one ice cream brand, but which is it? So get your checkbooks out, kind of. Maud's, Morelli's, like. I'll tell you. So yes, she'll be a year on the 3rd of November. Our due date's about the 24th of October, but I'm pushing for maybe about 4 more days after that, and then we can share my own birthday, which would be cool. But anywhere in and around there, end of October, start of November. 28th of October was always a good day. I always got half term off, so you know, it's nice to be off for your birthday, isn't it? And I am going to give you some rapid eye movement. Pardon me. Saz was into ice cubes, aye? bring up the ice cubes. Thank you. Thank you, Heather. Mott the Hopple and the game of life. Yeah, 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 yeah. Andy Kaufman and the wrestling match. Yeah, 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 yeah. Monopoly 21, checkers and chess. Yeah, 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 yeah. Mr. Fred Blessy and the breakfast mess. Yeah, 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 yeah. Let's play Twister, let's play Risk. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'll see you in heaven if you make the list. Yeah, 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 yeah. Now, Andy, did you hear about this one? Tell me, are you locked in the punch? Hey, Andy, are you goofing on Elvis? Hey, baby, are we losing touch? If you believe they put a man on the moon, man on the moon. If you believe there's nothing up his sleeve, then nothing is cool. Moses went walking with the staff of wood. Yeah, 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 yeah. Newton got beaten by the apple good. Yeah, 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 yeah. Egypt was troubled by the horrible asp. Yeah, 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 yeah. Mr. Charles Darwin had the gall to ask. Yeah, 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 yeah. Now, Andy, did you hear about this one? Tell me, are you locked in the punch? Hey, Andy, are you goofing on Elvis? Hey, baby, are we having fun? If you believe they put a man on the moon, man on the moon. If you believe there's nothing up his sleeve, then nothing is cool. Here's a little message for the never believer. Yeah, 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 yeah. Here's a little ghost for the offering. Yeah, 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 yeah. Here's a truck stop instead of St. Peter. Yeah, 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 yeah. Mr. Andy Kaufman's gone wrestling. Yeah, 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 yeah. Now, Andy, did you hear about this one? Tell me, are you locked in the punch? Hey, Andy, are you goofing on Elvis? Hey, baby, are we losing touch? If you believe they put a man on the moon, man on the moon. If you believe there's nothing up his sleeve, then nothing is cool. If you believe they put a man on the moon, man on the moon. If you believe there's nothing up his sleeve, then nothing is cool. Yes, say some more thank yous actually. Thanks, Anne, and thank you to the gardeners. I hope everyone who's a gardener is keeping well. Is Pete gardening or is he mainly farming? I know he's working with his hands over in Essex. No, is it Essex or is he south of London? Thank you very much, and thank you, Heather, I say, from Jim as well. Appreciate that. William, thanks so much. Dawn's in the unit. Excellent. I will keep an eye out for her. That's always nice to see a familiar face in circumstances such as that, I would think. There's a chance, if this is in the Ulster, of course, then possibility of running into my friend Dave's mother, Dave. Julie Gough, G-O-U-G-H, is also a senior midwife there. So we'll be in good hands. We'd be in good hands anyway. They don't let just any old idiot in there to work. Rigorous testing and years of experience. So, Kent. Yes, Kent. Even better, I'd say. Hop picking. Excellent. Excellent. Hop for making hops, for making beer, for making merry. All sounds good. Thank you, Victor. Yeah, exciting times. So we wait and see. Of course, as the days get shorter and the nights get longer. We'll do our Sundays. I'll continue to be down this neck of the woods for a Sunday session, and after that, paternity leave until the end of this financial year, at which point I'll say, right, that was nice. I've been self-employed, now to be either employed, whatever that entails, or back to school. Back to school, we are the leaders of it all. You used to do Tracy Chapman's Fast Car. Do I remember it? No, because I didn't. I don't remember it because I didn't do Fast Car. I did Talking About a Revolution. Do you want me to have a go at Fast Car? At least a verse or two? The knitting needles are a blur here, yeah. Mum never needed an excuse for booties and hats and things and cardigans and things of that ilk, and blankets and wall hangings and all sorts. So now she's doubled the reason. So it's fantastic. Let's see. Fast Car. One of these ones that's actually a degree tricky. There's a riff to it, isn't there? Yes, thank you. Don't need that notice, and I'll make it. Scroll down the page, if possible. C major 7, G, E minor, D. Oh, that lamp does eventually get eyeball burny. Let's see. Isn't that the one? My old man's got a problem. So where's the chorus? I remember we were driving. I'll take you on this epic exploration with me, will I? Till we see if we can learn this tune ourselves. Obviously just busk it a bit. I remember we were driving in your class. Da, 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 da. So that's the chorus. So there's the person just like stuck all these verses on the fly, one after the other, or did they not occur with auto scroll choruses somewhere? You got a fast car, I want a ticket to anywhere. Maybe we can make a deal. Maybe together we can get somewhere. Any place is better. Starting from zero, got nothing to lose. Maybe we can make something. Me, myself, I got nothing to prove. You got a fast car, I've got a plan to get us out of here. I've been working in a convenience store, managed to save just a little bit of money. Won't have to drive too far, cross town border into the city. You and I can both get jobs, finally see what it means to be living. Bottle, that's the way it is. He says too old for working. His body's too young to look like his. My mama went off and left him. She wanted him up a life that he could give. I said somebody gotta take care.
I quit school, that's what I did.
You've got a fast car, but you're not scrolling fast enough, so pardon me.
You've got a fast car, fast enough so that we can fly away. We gotta make a decision, leave tonight or live and die this way. I remember we were driving in your car. The speed so fast I felt like I was drunk. The city lights lay up before us, and the dog turned right around my shoulder, and I remember it for dinner. Well, I feel good. Be someone, be someone, be someone.
Let's try it again.
I remember we were driving in your car. Speed so fast I felt like I was drunk. The city lights lay out before us, and round my shoulder, and I had a feeling I belonged, and I had a feeling I could be someone, be someone, be someone. You got a fast car, we can go cruising to entertain ourselves. You still ain't got no job. I work in a market as a checkout girl. I know things will get better. You'll find work and I'll get promoted, or we'll move out to the shelter, buy a big house and live in the suburbs. So I remember we were driving in your car. Speed so fast I felt like I was drunk. Nights and day I pop a doodle. Oh well, and I had a feeling that I belong, and I had a feeling I could be someone, be someone.
Can I make it speed up? No, that slows it down. Well, you know, cool song that I don't know.
You got a fast car, I got a job that pays all our bills. You say I'm drinking and late at night. You see more than your friends than you do your kids. I always get hope for better. Thought that maybe together you and me would make it. I got no plans of going nowhere, so take your fast car and keep on driving. Do 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 do.
That is a good song, and I am a lazy person who has never took the time to attempt it. Fast Car by the great Tracy Chapman. Take that away and do that. Okay, good times. So, Mum, you've never heard me sing that, have you? Because I never have sang it. And what is happening on the phone device at this present second? Stuart Watson. Can't be reading while I'm streaming. And some kind soul from PayPal land. Thank you very much, person from PayPal. Or person who has paid something into PayPal to me for this. That's very much a big help and much thank yous. I don't read them at the time. I'll maybe see it later on and send you a personal thank you. And if I've ever missed sending you a personal thank you, thank you. Maybe you understand I've had a lot going on. Thank you, Wally. I haven't seen you on the stream in a wee while. Yes, it is exciting news. And do I know any fOuRs to go with my exciting news? Sing some fOuRs. Let's see. I'm sitting looking over my sheets, folks. I mean, at week 24, I'm like, I am now going round in circles. Not that I don't know a fair few songs, but I feel that after 24 weeks, you've probably heard a lot of them. And I haven't had a chance to really even... the ones I don't know very well, I'm kind of like, I haven't learned any new ones, so I do apologise. I'll get a stasis field and one of these days and learn a rake of tunes. I actually dug around at this, show you this list here, of course. You know about the pick a song thing. I'm not sure if I've even been keeping an eye on that lately or in the recent weeks. I've sort of skimmed through my meticulous list of what I've played and tried from that to pick songs that I haven't played to death, because I've got my OCD geek on and figured out a way of... this is a good list, you see. Are you even seeing what I'm seeing? Probably not. I didn't send you across the way. Nah. We'll bounce over this side for a quick look. The ones with asterisks were pretty much first attempts, so I don't want to really even have a go at those, but you got some Bob Dylan and things. Oh dear. I sang Anticipation this week because I hadn't sang it in donkeys. Cold Shoulder Blues, haven't sang it much. And some song for Jane and John. So they'd be good candidates for, what do you call it? Originals, if it's originals you'd be after. And I hadn't sang Don't Let Me Be Lonely Tonight, okay. You get the idea. Some songs have been sung to death and some have not. What about Skynyrd? He nods. And what about the Foo Fighters? Wasn't that also? Yeah. Let me see. I even got the harmonica out yet, no? It's times like these, whoops-a-daisy doodly-dum. Big wheels keep on turning, carry me home to my kin, singing songs about the Southlands. I miss old Bammy once again. Well, I think it's a sin. Well, I heard Misty Young sing about her, yeah. I heard old Neil put her down, shouldn't stay free. Well, I hope Neil Young will remember, Southern man don't need him around anyhow. Sweet home Alabama, where the skies are so blue. Sweet home Alabama, Lord, I'm coming home to you. Nine Muscle Shoals, they got the Swampers, and they've been known to sing a song or two, yes they do. Lord, they get me off so much. They pick me up when I'm feeling blue. Now how about you? Sweet home Alabama, oh sweet home, where the skies are so blue. Sweet home Alabama, oh sweet home, Lord, I'm coming home to you.
na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. 'Tis a tune. It's Lynyrd Skynyrd. So William's coming back. William's coming back from the... I figured you were over there a couple of weeks, William. Because, you know, you'd said to me about the price of the ferries. You're not going to go over for a weekend. You're not taking your camper van at that price over to GB. So, where'd you get to? Was it all Wales, or did you go Lake District or Yorkshire Dales, or coming back out of Pembroke? That's Wales, isn't it? No? Mostly Wales you hung around in? 2 weeks were you away? You were over like 3 weeks ago. 2 Sundays. Well, 3 Sundays ago is 2 weeks. Made a proper jaunt off what I would have said. I actually had my first Zoom gig as well this week, or if you call it, well, it was a gig because my friend Shona runs an outreach program for the Black Box called Moonbase and the Moonbase Sessions and so forth, and it's a little bit for folks with learning difficulties and just outreach for youngsters and all sorts. So that was Zoom, and that was kind of cool. It definitely did feel like you were, you know, there was faces and there's interactions and stuff like that. I know Brian had said, why don't we do Zoom? So one of these days I may see if I can do this as Zoom, and then people can be, you know, your little faces can be along the bottom and you can be butting in and singing along and proper heckles, like, you know, 3 surround sound heckling. It'll be class, wouldn't it? So yes, I say bon voyage, Will. Hope you get back over here safe and sound. It's a nice calm day at Bangor Bay. Like last night, I was walking around the coast. Yes, Wales, and more Wales. 2 storms on a sunny day today. Well, I say all that's behind you now. You should get a decent crossing, I reckon. The Irish Sea looked nice. Irish Sea looked lovely last night. I could see plenty of Scotland. I could see like wind farms galore. It was mad. Teresa, how are you? And hi to John, or maybe it's just yourself, but hi to the both of yous. What else have we got? I don't want to just dig up songs I have no ability to play, but the whole thing singing along might crash the whole system. I know. John McLaughlin with a smiley face. Back where they belong. Ain't fooling around, cause I done have my fun. Ain't gonna see no more damage done. E major, give me back my blues. Sweet talking people done ran me out of town. Drank enough whiskey to float a battleship around. But I'm leaving this game one step ahead of you. And you will not hear me cry, cause I do not sing the blues. Give me back my bullets. Put them back where they belong. Ain't fooling around, cause I done have my fun. Ain't gonna see no more damage done. Give me back my bullets.
know about that, but anyway. Been up and down since I turned 17. Well, I've been on top and then it seemed lost my dreams. But I got it back, I'm feeling better every day. Tell all those pencil pushers better get out of my way. Give me back my bullets. Put them back where they belong. Ain't fooling around cause I done had my fun. Ain't gonna see no more damage done. Give me back my bullets. Put them back where they belong. Ain't fooling around cause I done have my fun. Ain't gonna see no more damage done. Give me back my bullets. I'd have to get back to that song to be like, E major, are you sure? Yeah, give me back my bullets. Let me look this thing up. I'm just gonna see if I can find what piece of knowledge I have that I find interesting. Meaning, I find this quite interesting, that bullets were a terminology, because he sings a lot about getting, he sings a lot like I'm working for the MCA and everything. He's singing about getting screwed over by by sleazy record producers and the industry and the label. Maybe not the producers, but the label anyway. So the bullets, I've read somewhere, was a term for a single that went up the charts, and if it shot up the chart, it was considered a bullet. So and he was trying to get his the rights to the songs basically back. Give me back my songs now that you think you own them and can do what you want with them. This song, are you reading any of this? Can I take you over to this side and we can read along about the origin of? Let me see if this song fact even comes across. Never released. It was the only single from the album. Hang on, the only single from the album was the non-charting Double Trouble. Okay. Fans started throwing bullets and other objects on stage when they performed this. Maybe I've read this, but I don't know where I picked it up. But that was a piece of information that I read somewhere. The song was about regaining dominance on the music charts. But Gimme Back My Bullets was the weakest selling album. It was their fourth release and the first produced by the famous Atlantic Records engineer Tom Dowd, who was allowed to produce the two bands outside of Atlantic every year. Skynyrd was on MCA. So, I don't know. Look that bit up. I'll not waste your time on that, but it may or may not be true. There's another website with other facts or speculations. Mostly a metaphor. Actually, Gimme Back My Bullets is a reference to the Billboard charts. Yeah, well, Ronnie just wants to get back to the top. Okay. Anyway. So there you go. Gimme Back My Bullets. Never knew I could sing that. Yeah, I mean, it's all about the song origins, isn't it? I love the backstories of these things, don't we all? Baby-related songs, yes. Baby, baby, why can't we? There's tons of pop songs with baby in there. Baby love, my baby love, and so forth. No, I'll write a children's album and wear some loud colours and sing songs about elephants eating bananas or something, or monkeys eating bananas and elephants eating oranges, and go straight to the top. Coming to Nickelodeon. Congratulations, we've chatted back and forth to one another 100 comments. Beep, 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 beep. Let's sing some more, and then I will have to go to the water closet for a moment or two. And we can sing some more, even after that. even after I've got a beer out. I can put another one in where that came from. Also got the loop station here. I don't know if it's of any use. I was messing about with it yesterday, so let's give a loop a go, because I used to play with the loop station at the bar and drink beer and shoot the shit with people and solo even, or at least attempt to, you know. I look at you all, see the love there that's sleeping, while my guitar gently weeps. I look at the floor and I see it needs sweeping, still my guitar gently weeps. Nobody told you how to unfold your love. I don't know how someone controlled you. They bought and sold you. I look at the world and I notice it's turning, while my guitar gently weeps. With every mistake we must surely be learning, still my guitar gently weeps. I don't know how diverted, you were perverted too. I don't know how you were inverted, no one alerted you. I look from the wings at the play while my guitar gently weeps, as I'm sitting here doing nothing but aging, still my guitar gently weeps. No hands. La, da, da. Rightio, okie doke. One of my top 10 guitar classics. I think it's something to do with my fascination with the Manson family story and Charlie's obsession with the White Album. Was he obsessed with the White Album? Yeah, Helter Skelter and everything. Yeah. I don't know all of it. Or, I mean, I don't know too much about it. I know he was obsessed with Helter Skelter. He was obsessed with a lot of mad shit. Still, great George Harrison song. I'm just looking because I actually did end up with the White Album when your man from Bending Sounds got himself a whole lot of like slightly water damaged. He bought like this rake of White Albums and was able to sell them for like 13 quid instead of 38 quid, and there was nothing wrong with mine. So I'm very happy. I love. I really dig back in the USSR. I think they were just kind of going, what styles of music can we write? And that was their, you know, they were going to do a Beatles, or they were going to do a Beach Boys tune. I think it's a funky tune, so I do. So anywho's, I imagine the songs don't work on break time, do they? We try to see if it makes that horrible stuttering noise or whether or not. I think I just have to ask my computer to wake up. If it's stuttering and garbage, then we shan't do that. Do 9 o'clock, hour and a half. I may as well keep singing and have a think what you want. iTunes didn't even open. Come on, iTunes, play the game. Sounds good. Doesn't it? Cool. Alright, take a break here. Welcome, welcome, one and all. Blind Willie McTell, Rob. I have never had a go. Mr. Pete Gardner's the man for that. Let me help you here. Come with me and let's go look for Pete Gardner. Blind Willie McTell. I'll be able to play this. Maybe we can play a little bit of this. What do you think? You'll probably get an advert as well. FOC. Nope, no ads. Cool. Right, so listen to a bit of Pete here while I drink over here.
I seen the arrows on the doorpost saying this land is condemned. All the way from New Orleans to Jerusalem. I travel through East Texas, where many martyrs fell, and I know no one can sing the blues like Blind Willie McTell. I heard that hoot owl singing when they were taking down the tents. The stars above the barren trees was his only audience. Them charcoal gypsy maidens can strut their feathers well, but I know no one can sing the blues like Blind Willie McTell. I see them big plantations burning, hear the cracking of the whips, smell that sweet magnolia blooming, see the ghosts of slavery ships. I can hear them tribes moaning, I hear the undertaker's bell, and I know nobody can sing the blues like Blind Willie McTell. There's a woman by the river, she's with some fine young handsome man. He's dressed up like a squire, yeah, he's got his bootleg whiskey in his hand. There's a chain gang on the highway, I can hear them rebels yell, and I know nobody can sing the blues like Blind Willie McTell. Well, God is in his heaven, and we all want what's his. But power, greed, and corruptible seed just seem to be all that there is. I'm gazing out the window of the St. James Hotel, and I know nobody can sing the blues like Blind Willie McTell, yeah. And I know nobody can sing the blues like Blind Willie McTell.
Pete Gardner, everybody. My friend from Newton Ards, who is working the fields out in Kent because the gigs are gigs are on ice. So big shout out to Pete. Shush now. How do I make the screen stop doing that? Stop doing that. Start doing that. Hey, yeah. Alrighty. That's my friend Pete, and that's Blind Willie McTell, which he's a big Dylan head, big big what do you call it? Big fan of Bruce Springsteen, big fan of Leonard Cohen, all the big writers, and he's a serious wordsmith as well, Mr. Pete Gardner. He's got some class tunes. I mean, if I jump across back to where we were, that's his channel. Shush. Thanks. We just want to listen to. I want to find if he's got a video up for his latest one. Which it's on. Which side are you on? That's mine. Keep saying that, everybody. Which side are you on? What is Pete's latest release? Bourbon and the Truth, 6 months ago. That's weird. I thought it was far more recent than that. Maybe it's. Have a dig around if you're, or look him up on Spotify. Where is your mind, Kate? That can be done. So let me see. Tom Petty, some Irish tunes. Where is my mind? Listen to Pete Gardner. Shout out to Pete Gardner. Anyone like Pete Gardner? Jackie and pals, you'd listen to Pete Gardner, wouldn't you? I mean, that's a poor substitute for the days when Pete comes over to see his mum and dad and Christmas time and Easter time and things like that, and they come down to the rabbit rooms, and you know, we've had days where we're like, great, okay, squeeze up here, and we just take the booth, and there's me and my mum and dad and Brian and Mary and whoever else, and then there's Pete and his mum and dad, and I mean, it's just class. Then I sing a few tunes because obviously it's my gig, the bar, they're paying me there to be there, but whenever I can be like, your turn, Pete, I can just sit there and he belts out all his own tunes, and it's just class. It's just something that's really lacking with the online medium that we're embracing here right now, because there's no other way around it. So the best I can do is play those sorts of songs and play it. Songs by Steve and people like that. Again, the problem is, if I fall into is it getting flagged, or is some Facebook or YouTube bot going, infringement, you can't be doing that. It's a weird wee system, but anyway, right, where's my guitar going? There it is, and I need to get it from the right direction or the wee wires will get wrecked. Right, so
She's a good girl, loves her mother, loves Jesus and America too. She's a good girl, crazy about Elvis, loves horses and her boyfriend too. Well, it's a long day living in Reseda. There's a freeway running through the yard. Well, I'm a bad boy, 'cause I don't even miss her. I'm a bad boy for breaking her heart, and I'm free, free falling. Yes, I'm free, free falling. All the vampires walking through the valley move west down Ventura Boulevard. All the bad boys standing in the shadows, and the good girls are home with broken hearts, and I'm free, free falling. Yes, I'm free, free falling. Thank you, Ryan. Free falling, oh, I'm 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 free falling, oh. I'm gonna ride down over Mulholland, gonna ride her name in the stars, gonna free fall out into nothing, gonna leave this world for a while, and I'm free, free falling. Yes, I'm free, free falling. Yes, I'm free, free falling. Well, I'm free, falling. Free Falling, Tom Petty, and the Heartbreakers, lest we forget. As down the glen came McAlpine's men with their shovels slung behind them. 'Twas in the pub they drank their sub, and it's up in the Spike you'll find them. They sweated blood and they washed down mud with pints and quarts of beer. And now we are on the road again with McAlpine's Fusiliers. I stripped to the skin with the darky Flynn, way down upon the Isle of Grain. With horse-faced tools said I knew the rule, no money if you stop for rain. McAlpine's God was the well-filled hod with your shoulders cut to bits and seared. And woe to he went to look for tea with McAlpine's Fusiliers. I've worked till the sweat has had me bet with Russian, Czech and Pole on shuttering jams up in the hydro dams and down below the Thames in a hole. I've grafted hard and I got my cards, and many's a ganger's fist across me ear. So if you pride your life, don't join by Christ with McAlpine's Fusiliers. I remember the day the Bear O'Shea fell into a concrete stairs. What Horseface said when he saw him dead, well, it wasn't what the rich call prayers. I'm a navvy short was the one retort that reached unto my ears. For when the going is rough, you must be tough with McAlpine's Fusiliers. Hey! If I should fall from grace from God, where no doctor can relieve me, if I'm buried neath the sod, the angels won't receive me. Let me go, boys, let me go, boys. Let me go down in the mud where the rivers all run dry. Bury me at sea where no murdered ghost can haunt me. If I rock upon the waves, no corpse can lie upon me. Coming up threes, boys, coming up threes, boys. Let me go down in the mud where the rivers all run dry. This land was always ours, was the proud land of our fathers. It belongs to us and them, not to any of the others. Let them go, boys, let them go, boys. Let them go down in the mud where the rivers all run dry. Hey! If I should fall from grace from God, where no doctor can relieve me, if I'm buried neath the sod, but the angels won't receive me, let me go, boys, let me go, boys. Let me go down in the mud where the rivers all run dry. Dublin's fair city, where the girls are so pretty, I first set my eyes on sweet Molly Malone, as she wheeled her wheelbarrow through the streets broad and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. She was a fishmonger and as they wheeled their wheelbarrows through the streets, broad and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. She died of a fever, sure no one could save her, and that was the end of sweet Molly Malone. As her wheel, now her ghost wheels her barrow through the streets, broad and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. Doris, you've missed the first half. You've missed only a wee bit of the second half there. Well, I say half. Have I just blown my voice out? Do I have half left in me? We'll see. I'm not sure what we've missed. I time-stamped them, but that's in the future to come, so... Anyone would remind me what we've been singing? Hello! That was awesome. Thank you. That was an old favourite, wasn't it? Dublin's Fair City. Molly Malone. On Raglan Road of an autumn day, I saw her first and knew that her dark hair would weave a snare that I might one day rue. I saw the danger and I passed along the enchanted way, and I said, let grief be a fallen leaf at the dawning of the day. On Grafton Street in November, we tripped lightly along the ledge of a deep ravine where can be seen the cost of passion's pledge. The Queen of Hearts still making tarts, and I not making hay, for I loved too much, and by such is happiness gone. I gave her gifts of the mind, I gave her the secret signs that are known to the artists who have shown the true gods of sand and stone, and word and tint I did not stint, for I gave her poems to say, with her own name there, and her own dark hair, like clouds over fields of May. On a quiet street where all ghosts meet, I see her walking now, away from me so hurriedly, must allow that I had loved not as I should, a creature made of clay, when the angel woos the clay, he'll lose his wings at the dawn of day.
I hope that sounded good. I love that song. I love all those songs. There's the words there, actually. So, Julie's in the house. Julie, thanks to you and Gary. I know Gary didn't get that message because I was having Wi-Fi problems when I disappeared off to get that speaker. When I came back, everyone was like looking at me like, "Where have you been?" And I was like, let's get on with it, shall we? But I hope you've had a nice evening. Worked through the pain of your hangover from the previous night when you went to Donegan's. And I really enjoyed that. I mean, we did get good weather and the hot dogs were delicious and it was crack. It was good crack. It was cold, but it was sunny. It stayed dry, but I went home and put the kettle on and then sat with my back against the fire. And it was sunny. Like the sun was coming through my window over the bay because I'm above Seacliff Road. So I was kind of like sunbathing with a cup of tea and my back against the fire going, that's all right, actually. It's all good for indoor sunbathing with a fire. That's how we do it. That's how we roll. Kadir doesn't have to worry about such things in Turkey, I'm sure, but like, just pop on down to the beach and get your 35 degrees and your factor 50 on, eh? All right. Keep me posted. What do we have? Where is my mind? Yeah. I'm losing it, so remind me if I'm like, did I say I'd promise you a song? This also might require some lubrification, so give me a second. It's one of the few songs I know the little lick of, so I can give you that too. Lick once. Thank you, Doris, as well. With your feet in the air and your head on the ground. Try this trip and spin it, yeah. Your head will collapse. Well, there's nothing in it, and you'll ask yourself, where is my mind? 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 Way out in the water, see it swimming. Well, I was swimming in the Caribbean. It's a bit slow. Animals were hiding behind the rocks, except the little fish trying to talk to me. Tell me east is west, trying to talk to me, oh. Where is my mind?
Where is my mind? Where is my mind? Where is my mind? Where is my mind? Way out in the water, see it swimming. Your feet in the air and your head on the ground. Try this trip and spin it, yeah. Your head will collapse. Well, there's nothing in it, and you'll ask yourself, where is my mind? 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 Way out in the water, see it swimming. Woo! The old lipper always often sounds crap while I'm making it, and then I hear it back, little bits and pieces, and go, it's a little more sympathetic what it ends up coming out like with. But I don't know. There's nothing to substitute actual foldback in the bar. Well, just live having an amp making the feedback thing that you're then playing to. It's all to do with the mix in my hearing, in my earphones, and I don't hear enough to really know if it sounds like anything. But that was Where's My Mind with me messing about on a loop station. So that's the lowdown. Okay. I'm glad. No, thank you, Julie. I'll look forward to you. The Underground's back in open for business on the top of High Street. Folks, Julie and Gary have been putting preparations together for, I suppose, a grand reopening of their delicious, delectable restaurant, and from the 1st of September, you can go there and you can eat like a king. So that's good news. I haven't actually. Well, I mean, given the way the years went, it's been Christmas. That was the last time I was in for a meal. Had a lovely Christmas dinner around the. I think you probably still had. Might have been after. Yeah, it was probably after Christmas, but you were still running the Christmas menu, and I was getting. Yeah, that's right. I went to Marks and Spencer's to get my slippers returned, and then it was like 4 in the afternoon. And I was like, I'm starving. I'd missed breakfast. Let's go to the Underground, and had a 3-course meal for my breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It was great. Absolutely fantastic. So yeah, there'll be the menu hasn't changed. He's got it all. He'll have the swordfish and the mini burgers and everything, I imagine. So I think he said he had everything. Maybe he doesn't have swordfish. Anyway, I realise it's just the sound of me talking here. Let's continue with music. I'll bounce quickly across to that side that mentions songs I haven't sang in a while. Let's see if I can find anything.
light in my face, I swear. I wanna love you and treat you right. I wanna love you every day and every night. We'll be together with the roof right over our head. We'll share a shelter of our single bed. We'll share the same room, but Jah provide the bread. Is this love, is this love, is this love, is this love that I'm feeling? Is this love, is this love, is this love, is this love that I'm feeling? I got to know now. I got to know now. I'm willing and able, so I throw my cards on your table. I wanna love you, I wanna love and treat you right. I wanna love you every day and every night. We'll be together, with the roof right over our head. We'll share a shelter of our single bed. We'll share the same room, but Jah provide the bread. Is this love, is this love, is this love, is this love that I'm feeling? Is this love, is this love, is this love, is this love that I'm feeling? Is this love, is this love, is this love, is this love that I'm feeling? Is this love, is this love, is this love, is this love that I'm feeling? I got to know now. I got to know now. I'm willing and able, so I throw my cards on your table. I wanna love you and treat you right. improvs. Now, that G is either flat or my guitar is sharp or flat. Yeah, it's all about flat. Ding 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 ding. Thank you. Thank you, Mum. A new G harmonica on the way, is not. It's very, very kind. Yeah, the looper isn't so bad. It's not a bad wee thing once you're in the flow and you're kind of like, this is all lovely. Sometimes. Let's see now. I haven't done this in ages. This is practiced this a bit this afternoon, at least the bridge. Paul Simon. Let us be lovers, we'll marry our fortunes together. I've got some real estate here in my bag. So we bought a pack of cigarettes and Mrs. Wagner's pies and walked off to look for America. Kathy, I said as we boarded the Greyhound in Pittsburgh, Michigan seems like a dream to me now. It took me 4 days to hitchhike from Saginaw. I've gone to look for America. Laughing on the bus, playing games with the faces. You said the man in the gabardine suit was a spy. I said be careful, his bow tie is really a camera. Toss me a cigarette, I think there's one in my raincoat. We smoked the last one an hour ago. So I gazed at the scenery, she read her magazines, and the moon rose over an open field. Kathy, I'm lost, I said, though I knew she was sleeping. I'm aching and empty and I don't know why. Counting the cars on the New Jersey Turnpike, they've all gone to look for America. All gone to look for America. All gone to look for America. Alright, here's one of mine.
Been wondering the reason I don't smile. I took to looking down and couldn't stop after a while. I stumbled into streetlights, gone through a glass front door because of this fixation, always staring at the floor. Oh, 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 oh. You know, nicotine rolls over me. I guess that I should quit, turning my insides and my singing voice to shit. An urgency at 17, not gone at 24. I've done it since the day I started staring at the floor. Oh, 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 oh. But I've decided things are looking up. The sky above's been whispering enough, there's enough. I might as well look somewhere else to find a better view. The scenery is killing me, I swear to God it's true. Well, my baby tried to help me. She said your head's a mess. I was chewing on some bubble gum like I could care no less. She's ranting and raving while my eyes were glazing over. I never saw her leave 'cause I was staring at the floor. Oh, 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 oh. Took a trip upon a ship, it sailed across the sea. 1 minute everything was fine, the next catastrophe. The captain called a rescue boat to take us back to shore. I was inclined to stay behind and see the ocean floor. Oh, 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 oh. But I've decided things are looking up. The sky above's been whispering enough, there's enough. I might as well look somewhere else to find a better view. The scenery is killing me, I swear to God it's true. Those pesky diminished chords. I pray someday you'll rescue me and save me with a kiss. My life's like a pinata, it's always hit and miss. I dream to see your deep blue eyes if I could just ignore the tendency to constantly be staring at the floor. Oh, 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 oh. It's 10 o'clock, folks, and the news is I'm getting tired. That's about all the news I got for you. You already got the news. Talk about me when I'm gone, though our friendship ceases from now on. If you can't say anything that's nice, please don't talk at all, that's my advice. You go your way, I'll go mine, it's best that we do. Here's a kiss, I hope that this brings lots of luck to you. It makes no difference how I carry on. Please don't talk about me when I'm gone. Please don't talk about me when I'm gone. Though our friendship ceases from now on. If you can't say anything that's nice, please don't talk at all, that's my advice. You go your way, I'll go mine, it's best that we do. Here's a kiss, I hope that this brings lots of luck to you. It makes no difference how I carry on. Please don't talk about me when I'm gone. Please don't talk about me when I'm gone. Please don't talk about me when I'm gone. Aye, aye. Good night, Kate. And good night, Saz, if you're for heading. Thank you again for doing Ghosts. For wee Holly, she was all pleased. I'm so glad. I'm so glad for that. As I say, any dedications are always top of the list. If someone has a song they want for someone else and I can sing you that, then of course, it shall be sung. Let me see. Can't believe it. Only sung Sunny Afternoon twice. Don't believe it. Next time it'll be September, huh? Night, Brown. The taxman's taken all my dough and left me in my stately home, lazing on a sunny afternoon. While I can't sail my yacht, he's taking everything I've got. All I've got's this sunny afternoon. Save me, save me, save me from his squeeze. I got a big fat mama trying to break me, and I love to live so pleasantly, live this life of luxury, lazing on a sunny afternoon in the summertime, in the summertime, in the summertime. My girlfriend's ran off with my car, gone back to her ma and pa, telling tales of drunkenness and cruelty, while I'm just living here, sipping on my ice cold beer. All I've got's this sunny afternoon. Oh, help me, help me, help me sail away. Give me 2 good reasons why I ought to stay. 'Cause I love to live so pleasantly, live this life of luxury, lazing on a sunny afternoon in the summertime, in the summertime, in the summertime, oh, in the summertime, in the summertime, in the summertime, in the summertime.
folks. I hope you've had a nice time. It's been fun singing remotely for you in your homes, and I hope to see you in the real world whenever that may be. Take care of yourselves.
Child of God, she was walking along the road. I asked her, where are you going? And this she told me. She said, I'm going down to Yasgur's farm, gonna join a rock and roll band, gonna camp out on the land and get my soul free. We are stardust, we are golden, and we've got to get ourselves back to the garden. Well, can I walk beside you? I have come to lose the small feel to be a cog in something turning. Maybe it's the time of year, maybe it's the time of man. I don't know who I am, but life is for learning. We are stardust, we are gold, got to get ourselves back to the garden. By the time we got to Woodstock, we were 500,000 strong. Everywhere was song and celebration. And I dreamed I saw the bombers riding shotgun in the sky, turning into butterflies above our nation. We are stardust, zillion-year-old carbon. We are golden, caught in the devil's bargain, and we've got to get ourselves back to the garden. That'll do. I hope you do well. I'm out of here. And lots of love to you all, and thanks for supporting my channel and sharing and liking and telling your neighbours and putting it in little bottles and throwing it out to sea, because you never know, it'll wash ashore and someone will say, oh my goodness, this is entertainment, I'm being entertained. So thank you, I hope you have been, and thanks for all your company. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Adrian. Thanks, William. Get home safe, sir. You and Dawn, hope you had a great time. Thanks to the Robinsons. Thank you, Neil and Jackie. Thanks, Mum. Thanks, Dad. Thanks, Brian. And Mary. And Mark and Saz. And Kate. And Donna McGargle. Pardon me. Hope you enjoyed the Bob Marley. Who else has been out there? Julie and Gary, as ever. Thank you so. Doris, hope you enjoyed the second half. That's everybody really. Any lurkers? Keep looking. You can listen back. You can find me on YouTube, Facebook, Google, Bangor. I don't know. Northern Ireland. If you happen to be passing by Northern Ireland, you're bound to run into me, I'm sure. Take her handy, be well till next time.